Hey, what's up, everybody? I see I haven't had anybody in yet, but when you come in, welcome to Hilton's Place. I'm Hilton. Like I said, I tell it to you straight, I tell it to you in your face, and I'm not going to articulate. So, uh, what I wanted to say was you probably already seen the title. You always hear somebody always talking some shit about, you know, we need to take the country back, all that bullshit. That's all it is a bunch of bullshit. How in the fuck you gonna take back something you ain't lost? I mean, I see these people all the time, Fox News and all this other shit, white folks and everything. They always talking about, uh, you know, hey, we need to take the country back. All these liberals and shit, they trying to take over the country, which is bullshit. We know it's bullshit. You can see through it. I mean, I could see through that shit. They fall for the same shit too. It's always the racist ones that always fall for that shit. The rest of us that got some sense and shit, we don't fall for it. So up there, we got enough sense to see when somebody bullshitting us. Like I've seen all this shit like they overran the Capitol. We're gonna make sure our votes is not stolen, that the election is not stolen. We're gonna make sure, like they're gonna really do something. Shit. I'm like, fuck that. You ain't gonna do nothing. Them damn people already got your ass figured out before you even got up there. You listen to that motherfucking Trump, and he sat up there, we're gonna march to the Capitol. Yeah, we're gonna march to the Capitol, and guess what? You march by your goddamn selves. Trump Jr., nor Rudolph Giuliani marched up there with y'all stupid asses. Now, y'all about to catch a federal case. It's 5 people dead. There's many people injured, many arrested, and they still gonna arrest a whole bunch of fucking people. And that's not just no state case. They're gonna be a federal case. And feds gonna get all their goddamn time out of you. Guarantee you that. It ain't gonna be no good behavior. You gonna pay all that goddamn time. Guarantee you that shit. See? But everybody want to talk about how people still in the country. How is it me and everybody else wanting their goddamn rights? I want to know, how is that somehow taking away your rights? I mean, that's fucked up. You want to really know? How the fuck is that taking away your rights? I mean, I'd be damned. I'm like, just because somebody else wants some rights, want to be treated fairly, all of a sudden it's taking away your rights. People can't even walk down the block. They want to tell you, hey, it's equal. It's equal. No, it ain't. It ain't equal. If you black like me or you brown, goddamn it, you walk in the store, automatically they think you finna steal something. You walk down the fucking street in a white neighborhood, they think you about to rob somebody's fucking house. Walk down and be somebody black and walk down a white neighborhood, black or brown, just walking down the goddamn neighborhood. They'll do that. They'll sit up there and call the police on you. Or they probably chase you down and shoot you like they did Ahmaud Arbery. I know people ain't gonna like what in the hell I say. I don't give a fuck. Tell you the truth, because I'm gonna tell it to you. You don't really like it? Hey, fuck it. You don't have to like it. That's what's wrong with a lot of people now. They don't want to see the truth. They want to sit up there. They want to believe all kind of bullshit. They want to believe that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group. but they want to believe Antifa is a terrorist group. When Antifa means you anti-fascist, that means you don't support Nazism. Then you got these assholes sitting up here, they waving a Nazi flag along with the American flag. They waving a Confederate flag along with the goddamn American flag. Then want to talk about, well, I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. You know, you're a bitch. That's what the fuck you is. You're a bitch. You're lying. No good. Cowardly. Son of a bitch. You want to run around here with these goddamn guns and shit. I mean, why in the hell you need a gun? Yeah. Do I have a gun? Yeah. I have guns, but I don't stockpile a whole bunch of goddamn guns. Most I probably got is for protection and hunting. That's it. I don't need a whole bunch of goddamn guns. I gotta buy a gun every time it come out. And I don't fall for that shit every time they turn around talking about they coming to get your guns. Shit. You still got your motherfucking guns. Prove me wrong. I guarantee you, every one of y'all still got your guns and probably got a whole bunch more sitting up there buying a whole bunch of guns because Obama gonna take your guns. Obama ain't been president for 4 years now, and y'all still sitting up there talking about it. Talking about he gonna plot to take your guns and all kind of shit. I mean, that's why I said, you know, I might not be a PhD or an MD. I may not have my bachelor's degree, but I tell you one damn thing, I ain't no fucking fool. You know I think I got common sense. I try to learn things. You know, I don't have to be a fireman to know when somebody blowing smoke up my ass. Then, you know, you see these people overrunning the Capitol, it pissed me off. You damn right it pissed me off. I'm a veteran. See this? I served. You know, I served. Does it piss me off? You goddamn right it pisses me off. Because you know what? Black Lives Matter would have even attempted to pull some of that shit. They would have been dead now. Anybody my color, anybody look like me, anybody brown, anybody other than white, they would have tried to pull that shit what they pulled at the Capitol. It'd have been a whole bunch of blood running down the street right now. Would have been blood-stained streets in Washington, D.C. They saw all them suckers coming. They didn't send for that. No, we ain't gonna send for no backup. We don't need no backup. Black Lives Matter got out there and protest. They sent the National Guard within 10 minutes. It wasn't even 10 goddamn minutes. The National Guard was out there. And you had cops in riot gear. And then the cops and stuff, they think they got to worry about people like me. You need to worry about them people that sitting up there talking about all lives matter and blue lives matter, because them the son of bitches that was up there overrunning the Capitol last week, Wednesday. Those was the ones on January 6, 2021, overrunning the goddamn Capitol. It wasn't none of us. I guarantee you, it wasn't none of us black and brown people. It wasn't Black Lives Matter. It wasn't Antifa. Why? Because you know what? They're not going to do shit like that. You know, our system ain't perfect. I'll agree. I'll be the first one to tell you our system ain't perfect. I'll be the first one to tell you it ain't always fair. But there's one thing about it, you know, when we get out there, we coming out there to deal with injustice. And all you motherfuckers who like to talk about rioting, oh, they want to riot. They want to riot. Let me tell you something. I done seen white people riot just because their team lost a fucking game. Now tell me I'm fucking lying. I've seen, if you look back in history, you seen the riots. Black Wall Street, look that one up. Rosewood, all because of a damn lie. Black and brown folks build up their goddamn neighborhoods, do something for themselves and everything else. And then you got some big rich motherfucker. They don't want to see them do nothing. So they put some lie out there because they doing too good. You talking about have I experienced racism? Yeah, I have. Many times in my life. People see you with a nice car. Why in the hell you got that car? How did you get that? You shouldn't have something like that. People ain't gonna tell you like that. Everybody gonna try to articulate shit. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna articulate shit. I'm gonna just tell the truth. Fuck it. You know, I went through that shit. Went through a motherfucker sitting up there because I just happened to be driving a nice car. I must have stole it or I must have did something wrong. Walked in the store, walking down the neighborhood, I must be trying to rob somebody's house. Walked in the store, you must be trying to steal something. It's bad when you feel like you got a target on your back everywhere you fucking go. And nowadays, that's how it is. And then you got white folks talking about they oppressed because they being asked to wear a fucking mask. They being asked to quarantine because we got a fucking pandemic going on. And then they want to talk about that it's the same as slavery. Well, goddamn it, I don't see nobody out there taking a whip and trying to make you pick cotton somewhere. And I tell any white person that. I don't see nobody out there trying to make you pick cotton or sitting out there making you work for no money. I don't see nobody out there doing that. But yeah, you know, when I say stuff like that, I'm an angry black man. You damn right I'm an angry black man. Because all I just want to be able to live. That's it. Every time you turn around, you know, if you not white, you got to try to survive. And people talk about that. I ain't never had white privilege. What you talking about white privilege? Said, guess what? I guarantee you can go in the bank with bad credit and I go in the bank with good credit. Who you think gonna get the goddamn loan? You is. And I don't care. I know people gonna see this video, may see it, may not see it, and talk shit, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm getting tired of it. You know, you see all these people all of a sudden, you know, they done got caught up with the government and stuff, done caught up with them, done identified all of them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean for it to happen that way. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it. You a damn lie. When you sit up there and you go sitting up there like you finna go to fucking war, you going to do some bullshit. You don't just show up with guns and shit for nothing. Okay? You don't go up there sitting up there expecting a peaceful protest with a whole bunch of guns and Molotov cocktails and all kind of other shit. You don't look for nothing peaceful when you sitting over there talking about lynching the vice president. You ain't looking for nothing peaceful when you call yourself overrunning the Capitol building and trying to beat up on the Capitol cops and trying to get to the Congress people and the senators. You don't mean no good, but you want to sit up there. You want to sit up there and apologize. You knew what the hell you was doing when you go up there. So don't give me that apology bullshit. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of goddamn, you know, white folks being able to apologize their way out of shit. I done seen it before. They apologize. Then they sit up there, oh, it ain't no white supremacy. Oh, y'all just complaining. Y'all just complaining bullshit. If it wasn't no white supremacy, why in the hell we got kids over there in our borders right now locked up, separated from their families? People who came over here looking for help because their country fucked up. They heard good things about America, so they came over here looking for help because we usually help people. Then what they get the kids taken away from them and jailed. Now they can't even find some of the goddamn kids. They still trying to find kids. They locked up in detention centers and stuff, locked up like criminals, all because they came to seek asylum. So that's why I get tired of people with that bullshit about we need to take back our country. What you gonna take back? You ain't lost shit. What did you lose? You ain't lose a goddamn thing. You ain't lose your goddamn privilege. Shit. January 6th should have been evident of that. Yeah, 5 people died. But guess what? That's only the blood of 5 people. Imagine if it was Black Lives Matter or Antifa. There'd be blood running all over the streets. There'd be everybody in riot gear. Let Black Lives Matter set up, let them set up right now a protest in Washington and see how quick you see the riot gear. You see the National Guard. We've seen it before. We seen it last year in the summertime. So don't tell me about how you so oppressed. Try being black. Try being brown. Try being something other than white. And you could talk to me about being oppressed. When you sit up there and you have people looking at you funny, then you could talk to me about that shit. Otherwise, you can't say a goddamn thing to me. And I don't care who get mad. Shit, maybe it's time people do get mad. Maybe you learn something. Maybe you pick up on shit. I ain't here to make no friends or nothing like that. You like what I say, good. You know, okay, that's good too. But I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm going to come straight out with it. I'm not going to sit over here and bullshit you and talk about everything hunky-dory. Everything ain't hunky-dory. Look at how many people lost their goddamn jobs now. Out of work. They can't work right now. Because of this pandemic. They can't work. Only ones that sitting up, people lucky enough to have their job, they got to deal with motherfuckers who don't want to follow simple rules. Like put on a fucking mask. Put on a fucking mask and they got to sit up there and they got to deal with a low-paying goddamn job that barely pay the bills if they do pay the bills. And they got to figure out which bill they're going to goddamn pay. And then I hear motherfuckers talking about how kid flipping burgers shouldn't make $15 an hour. Somebody working minimum wage shouldn't make $15 an hour. Shit, they should be making at least $20 a fucking hour. People don't realize when their wage go up, your wage go up. The minimum wage goes up, everybody else's wage goes up. And don't tell me these companies can't fucking afford it. They can fucking afford like these supermarkets and shit. They can afford to put them automatic goddamn cash registers in there where you gotta scan your own shit. I know everybody done been to Walmart and shit. They done seen all them goddamn been to Walmart and they ain't got no lines open. Got a few people on cash registers, but they got them goddamn automatic fucking cash registers open where you gotta scan your own shit, which is bullshit. Because that could have been somebody's job there. Then they don't want to pay health insurance like a motherfucker. And if you ain't got no job, man, you fucked. I'm talking about health insurance. You know, people get mad about health care for all. Shit, we better off with health care for all. I'm telling you straight up, we better off. We probably wouldn't even got in this goddamn pandemic if everybody had health care. If everybody can go see a doctor. And you wouldn't see people in student debts. You want to talk about home ownership? Oh, home ownership drop. Yeah, because people can't afford to get a goddamn home. How can you afford to get a home when you're still paying off student loans? I know people now, they paying off goddamn student loans. 10, 15 years fucking later. And then you got some people, well, I managed. Well, guess what? You probably had the privilege. You probably had help where nobody else had help. Everybody don't have the same help. That's why the government comes in, is to help those who need it. Then they talk about the stimulus. I don't think we should be sending people $2,000 a month. Shit, you should be sending people $2,000 a month, at least. Shit, if not more. What you think? If people were able to pay their goddamn bills, that create more jobs. Before you know it, you ain't got too many people out of work. I mean, it's just common sense shit. But y'all want to play this liberal conservative bullshit, this Republican Democrat bullshit, which I don't understand any fucking way. It comes down to common sense. If you in business, you want people to have money so they can patronize your fucking business. People ain't got no money, how in the hell they're gonna patronize your business? You want to see who got a bailout, who get a bailout? Them big ass corporation shit. Them goddamn TV pimps even got a bailout. Yeah, I call them TV pimps. Y'all know who I'm talking about, them televangelists. All of them a bunch of TV pimps. Sitting over there pimping out people. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying to see if they're a pimp? Okay, I'll tell you what. You call one of the big mega churches that you've been donating to, and you ask them for help. You ask them, you say you about to lose your house, about to lose your car, and you need some help. See if they're gonna goddamn help you. And guess what? Every goddamn time they call for money for you to donate so they can get a fucking jet, so they don't have to ride around with everybody else. You send in your last fucking dime. Some of y'all probably even sent your goddamn light bill money. But you know, I said that to you, I'm an evil motherfucker. But anyway, like I said, you know, I'm just an angry black man. But yeah, I don't want to hear that shit about how you got to take back something. You listen to a dumb rich motherfucker quicker than you would a poor motherfucker that know what in the hell they talking about. Rich motherfucker ain't never had to work nothing damn day in their life. They don't know what work is. Only thing they know about is going around spending money. Spending their money and other people's money too. They'll keep their money and spend your money. And keep making money off your money. Look at who got bailed out. Fucking banks. They bail out, and every time the economy goes bad, the banks and the big business get bailed out. Then the first motherfuckers get bailed out. The working man, the working family, the poor. No, they get what's left. They get what's left. They don't get nothing. And just to show you how dumb these motherfuckers, how smart these motherfuckers is, they'll sit up there and tell somebody that's middle class and shit like that. They'll tell them the poor people is the reason why they having a hard time. And then get the middle class to sit up there and talk shit about the poor. But I'm hip to that shit. I learned that shit a long time ago. I ain't the smartest motherfucker out there. Like I told you, I ain't got no PhDs. I ain't got no bachelor degrees. I ain't got no master's degrees, but I know enough. I read, I try to educate myself. I try, everybody want to talk about their rights. Guess what? I got rights too. And if you sitting up there and can't understand that everybody else got rights and it ain't just you that got fucking rights, something wrong with you. And I'm telling it to you straight. I don't care how you take it. You know, like I said, I only seen one person, one viewer so far. Thank you for that. You know, anybody else that come after, I really appreciate it. I'm thinking I went back past my time. I didn't want to go too long. But like I said, one thing you can depend on, I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm going to tell it to you, your face, and I'm not going to articulate. Anytime you want to hear the truth and you want to hear it like it is, you bring your ass over here to Hilton's place. Like I said, much love out there, and y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Try to be good to each other.